What is going on, guys? Welcome to this week's episode of HomeCraft cocktails you can make from the comfort of your home. My name is Briss, and this week we'll be going over everyone's favorite spring cocktail, the Mojito. The cocktail dates all the way back to 1586, where a guy by the name of Sir Francis Drake, who was a captain and pirate under the direction of England's Queen Elizabeth I, was out robbing Spanish-speaking countries in the Americas. Now, at this point, he had already acquired more than twice of what the Queen makes in a year, so clearly he was out hitting licks and doing numbers. But apparently that wasn't enough, as he wanted even more.
What you got on my 40, homie?
I thought you had $200.
I do, but I won't spend Red's money.
So he anchored his boat in Havana, Cuba, which is one of Cuba's richest cities. The city of Havana would catch wind of this, and they prepared themselves for a fight. But after a few days, and only after firing a few shots, Sir Francis Drake and his boat just up and left. His visit and departure would deem to be a very major event for Cuba, so they figured they should name a drink after the event. Therefore, they originally named the drink the Drake, and that's with a Q-U-E. A drink consisting of aguardiente de caña, which is a crude, cane-based predecessor to rum, sugar, lime, and mint. Although they weren't the ones to actually create the drink, African slaves who were working the sugarcane fields in Cuba actually called the drink Mojito, which is based on the African word mojo. The word mojo translates to magic spell in the African language of Fulani, as the drink was used to cure cholera and scurvy. Eventually, rum would take the place of aguardiente de caña, and the name Mojito stuck more than the name Drake did, and thus the modern version of the Mojito was born. Now, the drink would go on to become very popular in the country of Cuba, but it is mythicized that it became globally popular once the famous author Ernest Hemingway deemed it to be his favorite cocktail. And in more recent years, the drink was actually featured in a 2002 James Bond movie, Die Another Day.
Mojito? You should try it.
My friends call me Jinx.
My friends call me James Bond.
To this day, this drink is a modern classic, and that honestly does not look to change anytime soon. And now with that brief history lesson out of the way, let's get down to actually making the drink. So first, you're going to start by adding 6 to 8 mint leaves to a Collins glass. You want to try to pick like bigger leaves. And you can also, do 10 or 12, but I would say at least minimum 6 to 8 would work. After your mint leaves, then you'll want to add an ounce of simple syrup. Then you want to add an ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice. After you have your mint leaves, your simple syrup, and your lime juice, you'll then want to just give it a light muddle. Not too hard, as you don't want to shred the mint leaves in there, just enough to kind of get those oils even more expressed out of those mint leaves. Next, you'll want to pour 2 ounces of white rum into your glass. And then you'll want to fill the glass up with ice. After that, then you want to give it a little stir just to mix all the ingredients you have in there. And while you're stirring, you also kind of want to grab the mint leaves that are at the bottom and pull them up so that they're like evenly dispersed throughout the glass. After stirring, then you want to top the glass off with some club soda. And you want to do about, I would probably say no more than 2 ounces. Anything more than that, and you'll probably water down the taste of the drink. Finally, you'll want to garnish with a Mint Sprig, which you also again want to clap just to express the oils. And just gently put that in your drink. Put a straw in it. And there you have a Mojito. And now that we have our drink, let's give it a taste. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Listen, mojitos are amazing. There's not many cocktails that taste better than a well-made mojito. It's really so basic with only having 4 ingredients. I mean, you can really call it 5 ingredients if you're counting the mint leaves. But yes, with only 5 ingredients, this is one of the best tasting cocktails you can ever make. The mint in this drink really sets it off. It also, gives a sense of uniqueness because there's not many standard cocktails that utilize mint outside of the mojito and maybe the mint julep. Those are the first ones that really come to mind. The mintiness is not only great for the taste, but also just the aroma. It's so important to garnish this with the mint sprig because when you actually take a sip of the drink, your nose is going right towards that mint sprig. So the olfactory senses of your nose is getting triggered, and as you should know, your nose and your taste, your smells and your taste are closely tied together. And also the drink is a beauty to look at. I mean, you have mint leaves dispersed throughout the body of the glass, and then with the mint sprig on top, it just gives it a very floral, effervescent appeal to it. Also, the mojito provides a great base to make different variations of it, such as a pineapple mojito. You just do what we did today and just add pineapple chunks to it. Same thing with strawberry or blueberry mojitos. The list goes on and on. So yes, A1 drink. Honestly, this might crack my top 5, definitely top 10 for sure, but it is really up there. I love this drink. Would recommend it to anybody, anywhere. So thank you guys for watching this week's episode, and I'll catch you next week for the next round. Peace.